This is our super awesome, completely custom, handcrafted carbon fiber hardtop, a structure my wife and I designed using equal parts engineering, optimism, and whatever part of your brain is responsible for ignoring good advice. It's a hard dodger, a solar farm, a rain harvester, and the question all of you keep asking, and the question I have intentionally avoided, is how are you going to mount windows? Excellent question. We built this entire hardtop, installed it, and now after several shakedown sales, shockingly, nothing has fractured, delaminated, buckled, or attempted to spontaneously uninstall itself. In engineering terms, we have defied probability. In boat terms, we are on borrowed time. So the windows. We are using 5mm cast acrylic, polymethyl methacrylate, PMMA, Perspex, or as it's known among the intellectual elite at the hardware stores. Plexiglass is transparent, rigid, UV resistant, smooth, basically everything I aspire to be as a human. We tried the razor blade, it scored it, but it didn't snap. So in theory, we could keep scoring it and it would probably break eventually. And that's a good option. But that is really only a good option for the straights. So we are going to try a hot knife. Wow, red hot. We're gonna kill ourselves with toxic fumes.
Won't be the first time.
What's the verdict?
I don't think that's gonna work. It would eventually, but we'll die.
Yeah.
That's not good for the health.
No.
So, circular saw then? Or hand saw?
Yeah, so I think we are now coming to the conclusion of we need some sort of saw.
Yep.
Circular saw, hacksaw, skill saw, oscillating saw. Jigsaw would be ideal. I just ordered a jigsaw. I looked and I can go get one in person, but it was like 4 times the price as getting one on Amazon. And since I'm only going to use it probably this once, I just ordered one and it'll come tomorrow. So in the meantime, I'm going to work on getting templates for these other windows. And I'm a little nervous about this next one. It has to make a pretty steep turn, and so we're gonna obviously have to bend it, but I'm trying to figure out how is this plastic gonna deform. Obviously we'll have to heat it up, part way, because right here is a nice curve, but up here it has a sharper turn. Just that's the way we did the hardtop. And so when it heats up and turns, in theory it'll get longer, right? I can't get my brain. I feel like I've never done this before, but I feel like if this was just a nice straight line up to here, so if this flap came out and was just kind of in this same curve, and then we heat up here and curve it, it should end up being longer. So does that mean I need to kind of trim this in when I do it?
Somebody forgot that he's a vlogger and has his own channel.
No, I just wanted you to come do it. Look at how beautiful.
You just wanted me to get up what I was doing, find the camera, turn it on, and follow you out
look
here.
how beautiful that cut is.
That is a beautiful cut, and fortunately, we're showing you with this camera.
I just did a test cut. First test. And it was actually a corner we need to cut off. It went right there. There.
Did you make sure you did the right side?
Yes. I just smiley and heart. I had the wrong side first. And then
Good
I
thing
found
you
your
put a
heart and
heart.
smiley, so
Yeah.
thank you.
My love saved the
Yes.
day.
So this is the one that I got on Amazon, and it was a fourth of what it would have been in the store, which is crazy.
Isn't that like a really nice?
Yeah, it's like actual nice brand. And it is being powered off of the BLUETTI 100, and it did beautifully.
That's a glorious shot, actually.
And it just made a ton of little plastic chips.
Perfect.
So don't breathe those in, because
Yeah.
these are probably considered macroplastics.
I think those are microplastics.
Yeah.
Those ones are actually good for the liver.
Oh.
Okay.
So yeah, it worked.
That's a beautiful
It's
cut.
pretty good. It's not perfect. You can see a little wobble.
Yeah, but that's gonna, caulk is an amazing thing.
It really
If you've ever
is.
done anything and then caulked it, you'll be like, wow, this looks great.
Yeah, and we can sand it, so we could take off
We
like
could.
that edge right there.
Or we could caulk it
Or we could just caulk it.
and then paint it. These are super special blades.
This is actually a Pro Plastics
Wow.
blade.
I said that's awful.
What is?
Being pro plastic.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
We'll vacuum up all this plastic.
in the medical sense, I guess. There's some benefits
Definitely.
to humanity, mostly negatives, but some benefits.
Can I hand you this? This is a side quest that probably won't get filmed. This is one of our air filters that decided to stop working, so I took it apart to try to clean it. We'll see if it survives. I'll let you know. We're moving inside because it's getting late and we don't want to get kicked out of the marina. So I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about the sponsor, BLUETTI. Wait, before you skip forward in the ad, you need to know that a lot of our life right now is in big thanks part to BLUETTI. They sent out 2 of their units for us to try out, the Elite 100 V2 and the Elite 200 V2. And we've been using them for pretty much everything, from running the washing machine, to the jigsaw, to Jade's red light therapy, and most days it's sitting out somewhere on the table or on the ground, being used to charge one or both of the computers and the phones and the cameras. The Elite 200 especially is a beast, 2,073.6 watt hours of capacity, 2,600 watts of total output power, plus some magic juice inside that can actually put out 3,900 watts if it's something simple like a heating element. And then it can keep doing this for over 6,000 cycles. And the Elite 100 is basically the same thing, just on a smaller scale. Now, obviously we got the European version because all of these tools and everything we're buying are EU tools, but the output specs and everything are the same regardless of the voltage, which means you can charge it with mains, DC input, or solar. Can I tell you how much I appreciate companies using standard plugs, just MC4 connectors, but then what's even cooler is an XT60 plug. It's not some proprietary plug. This is just a standard DC plug. Thank you. Can you see this? I'm charging the entire boat off of this thing. AC output 1092 watts. Let's go turn some stuff on. Maybe like a water heater? Should we see if we can go start up the oven? That's incredible. That little thing right there is powering the entire boat. Meaning it is running, because I have it on charger only, which means it is currently charging the batteries at 40 amps, because they're almost fully charged, plus the oven, plus all the other stuff, lights and pumps, and that's incredible. That could replace the entire electrical unit. Obviously the battery's a lot smaller than our battery bank, but as far as inverters and chargers and all that in that little box. So thank you to BLUETTI for sponsoring this video, for sponsoring this part of our life right now. Guys, go check out BLUETTI. I'll put a link in the description. Use the code when you go, Brett and Jade, because that is tied to the Expedition Engineering channel. Go get an Elite 100, a 200, get some solar panels, get something so you have some backup power or some camping power or boat power, whatever you're gonna use it for. It's just a good thing to have. But yeah, thank you BLUETTI, and let's get back to work. Now, after taking my time turning these macroplastic slabs into microplastics, we get to punish the Dyson one more time. And again, Dyson, if you're listening, we really could use a new vacuum. I've just about finished this one off. Also, remember that super fancy air filter that has all of the air sensor quality monitors? Yep, putting it under the companionway steps where it gets dripped on and salt water and dogs, it wasn't a good move. It's completely toast. Wow. This is supposed to be the day that we were gonna leave. We have now extended a day because I don't know that we could get out of this spot. We are pushed up against that boat so hard next to us. So I told the marina, hey, give us another day, maybe 2, for this whatever weather system to go by.
Wow, it's howling out.
Yeah. Yeah, holy cow.
Window number 1. What have you got top and then...
It was genuinely blowing 40 knots all day that day in the marina. So it seemed appropriate that we try to add some wind protection, rain protection, whatever kind of protection to our enclosure. Comically, this window was trying to pull me away and turn me into a kite surfer while I dance around trying to get the orientation just right.
It's working, guys! I think it's actually gonna work. I need to find a Sharpie. Oh, I missed it. We just had gusting into 40, right?
Yeah.
It's way better than I was anticipating.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, my expectations were in the ground. They were so low.
Good then.
Yeah, I'm very happy right now. Ow!
Hit your head.
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm a little far over on right side. Do you need to come your way?
even though I thought I did a really good job with the cardboard template, it wasn't right. But luckily, we were smart and we aired in the right direction, and it was just too big. So all we had to do was trim off the corners a little bit, and it fit.
Should we try it?
Wow, this is a good idea. So much nicer.
With headphones in?
Yeah, noise canceling.
That was a really good purchase.
The jigsaw?
That was the right call.
It was, for sure. This
Yeah.
Yeah. With the corners trimmed, we used 2 clamps to hold it in place, and apparently we only own 2 clamps. Drilled holes through the windows, then into the legs, but not through the other side, and then put in temporary screws to hold that side in place so we could move the clamps to the other side and rinse and repeat. Got this next piece cut out. This is going to be our most complicated piece, and so we actually are using a piece of glass, or whatever you want to call it, plexiglass, that's too small for this whole window. And we're doing it basically as a test piece because we don't know how this whole curving, bending thing is going to go. And so we're trying it on this piece first. If it works, then we'll do it on this actual size piece. Jade just did a little test peel, and check this out. Oh, how good does that look? How awesome. You can't even tell. Interesting about the edges, though. It is a little, like, cut there at the edge, but, I mean, it'll end up, like Jade was saying, caulk fixes all. This corner was by far the trickiest part of this entire process. We genuinely didn't know if this was going to work, and Jade was fully ready to make entire new legs. I was not. The idea was that we clamp the front part of the window to the leg, bend the window using the heat gun to make the curve. And in theory, it should work. Okay guys, check this out. This is no heat, so it does not want to be doing this bend. But you can see our lines did not, so this is the template I drew, is not right. Which is why we're doing this test piece, because, you know, when you bend things, they change. Yeah, so this is the corner I kind of drew straight, but you can see it needs to, if it curved here.
It needs to curve down, that's the problem.
Yeah, so if this curved down here,
Okay, so
then the whole thing could shift up, and kind of rotate up.
Yes, that's the problem. So
Okay.
let's grab a shirt.
Yep, I'll grab it. What I couldn't foresee or didn't foresee was how adding that bend would change the dimensions vertically. I don't entirely understand how or why that worked. I can't get my brain to make that make sense. But my assumption is that the plastic just bends differently than cardboard, which in hindsight makes a lot of sense. But with the jigsaw, we made it all right. Moderate success. This now has a curve to it, and is even vaguely in the right place and shape. And now all we have to do is heat up the piece with the heat gun using the BLUETTI, and yeah, that doesn't work either because it is so windy that the piece is cooling off by the time it gets warm enough to bend. So bending the plastic inside the boat is really the only option. This is actually good because it gives more control with the heat. I don't overheat it or underheat it, and then I can use various parts around the boat, like the edge of a table or a flagpole. Actually, it bent pretty nicely.
Yeah, that went really easy. Okay, and so then let's just give a small radius to
The rest of it?
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Make our life a lot easier.
Yeah.
You're right.
Hang on, you say that again for the camera? I have no idea what it's about, but I just wanted to...
I think you're right.
I'll make sure there's captions on screen. It says, yeah, I think you're right, Jade. We're gonna get t-shirts made. What am I right about?
So we should take it off to bend it the rest of the way.
Yeah. This is our old template, our old practice piece. And now we're gonna bend this one.
It's the real deal?
Oh no. Plastics in the nose. Before we start heating up this piece, we're just gonna verify that all this heating that we did in this corner with the protective plastic on it didn't damage the underneath piece.
Yeah, you see all of these bubbles?
It's perfect.
That's so perfect.
It's perfect. No distortion.
I don't see a single flaw. Genuinely.
Flawless. Look at that.
My skin to look like.
Glass skin?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool. And it kind of looks cool with the bend in it.
honestly, it looks like glass.
It does look like glass. I wonder how long it'll last.
I don't know. It's made for outdoor.
All right.
So it should last a long time. I wonder how scratchy. We should play with it and like have the dogs walk on it and stuff and see.
The dogs shouldn't be able to walk on it.
I know, but I'm sure at some point they'll paw their way on it.
Oh, in my dream last night, I burned the hell out of the glass. And it had burn marks. And it was like all brown from me burning with the heat gun. That's what I dreamed last night.
Dang. After much sanding and grinding and bending and heating, we have this temporarily clamped in place.
We've done it, guys.
There it is. This is the most difficult one because it has this turn in it. You probably can't even really tell. Just got the second difficult window.
But it was not so difficult this time because we've already done it once.
Yep. Got that corner nice and cornered. Came out beautifully. I'm so excited to peel the plastic off this and show you guys how gorgeous this is. Yay. Okay, we are measuring and drilling the final holes. We already got these drilled. This is the last window that we're doing. I hope it's obvious, the way that we are mounting these windows is ultimately temporary because we will remove these later for paint. Now we need to dredge already done most of these, open up the holes on the inside, fill it with epoxy, let the epoxy cure, and then tomorrow we can then drill them again and put in screws.
We're so close.
Almost there.
No, actually.
Actually though.
Yeah.
We drilled the holes through the windows into the legs, then using the Dremel, we were able to remove the foam behind the carbon to create a cavity, backfilled that with epoxy. Then once that epoxy cures, we'll have a really nice, strong kind of chunk of hard epoxy that we can screw into. Today is leaving day, which means it is the day to do a bunch of boat work. It's 10 in the morning, we have to be out of here by 1, so we're gonna see if we can get as many of these installed as we can before it's time to leave. And of course it just started raining. Too windy, too rainy.
To screw it in instead of glue it in.
Yeah,
we
right.
Debated.
We did. The screw versus glue debate was a pretty good one. We are opting for the screw and no glue or even any sealant. Because we are screwing into the previously created epoxy cavities that we just made, we're not worried about sealing up the holes. And since we want to remove these windows in the not too distant future, we don't want to have to cut a bunch of glue that might risk hurting the hardtop. What it means for now though is that the Dodger won't be watertight. It will probably leak when it rains and it'll probably squeak when we heel over. But we can live with that.
Are you fastening a bit? Exclusive?
Yeah, just temporarily. Yeah, we'll seal it later, but yeah, for right now, just throwing some screws and
Keep the weight to drain off.
keep the bulk of it out at least.
And how easy did it bend?
With a heat gun, really easy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you gotta be careful you don't go too far there.
That's it, yeah. Yep. Final window. Should we undress it?
Should we undress it? I think we should.
We should. Okay, now we gotta get Jade for the outside reveal.
Yes, we do.
She's putting away groceries because it's time to go.
These aren't groceries, Brad.
Provisions.
These are provisions.
Provisions because we're sailboat again. Oh, damn. Oh, this is like Christmas, but better. This is the best wrapping paper I've ever seen. Should we see if we can see out from the inside? Wow, that doesn't even look like there's anything there. Oh, you got the last one? Ta-da! Heck yes. I could,
Kiss it?
yeah. But I don't want to get dirty. But
Yeah, that bend's a little wonky, and it did end up with the imprint of the hot pad at the top.
oh, it has a little. Is this dirty here?
I think
or
that's
is
just
this?
dust.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you probably can't see on camera, but at one point we used the hot pad to try and push on this, and it has a little hexagonal pattern.
So it's a good thing we're redoing that one already, otherwise that'd be a huge bummer.
But yeah, this one has the crack.
And that curve is like nice and straight. This curve's a little whirly.
Yeah, this was number 1. This was try 2, and we did much better on this curve on try number 2. I mean, that's gorgeous.
Look at Penny. You can see her as clear as day. It's like there's not even a window.
I actually just punched it because I thought it was further away.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
This is probably the cleanest they'll ever be.
Yeah, they will never be this clear.
So let's soak it in.
And there it is, a question we all wondered made reality. A couple minor hiccups, some lessons learned, and side windows still to do, but we've done it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.